Might come up about 3 if you
I would, if you can get some practice, good. So if you look here at setup, there was your grip. Here is where your grip is going to go to as we merge through there, okay? That would be perfect. Blurs a little if I just stop it a smidge. Your hand does come on there, but you can see now the logo is visible. Yeah. That little thumb crease, the thumb and forefinger, look what that crease is putting there.
Yeah.
I mean, that is effectively how much, almost what, 60 degrees? So your club face now at setup alone, in terms of that takeaway, is going to open 60 degrees. So your club
forearm rather than...
Exactly, yeah, your right elbow's not that way.
Yeah.
So, and again, just in general, your shoulder, your head position, you look more that way as opposed to
trying to
this way. Yeah. Said the same to Nick previous sessions. How many times have you ever thought about your eye line at setup? Never, probably. If your head's this way, where's your path going to go? Your path will follow your eye line.
He is like that, isn't he?
Your head's got to go this way a bit more. So that will change. That will be one way we would change your path. So, and in terms of the swing there now, because that club was going back wide open, you don't see the club face now. You've had to try to sort of save it with your hands, ripping your hands over there to try and get some kind of strike. It's like when you may have lost a bit of balance because you were over the top and outside trying to fix the fault or trying to find target, and I think that ball did go roughly towards target, but if you're in drives constantly, you know something's wrong. If you're losing balance, you're mishitting it, as we said, so you get more of a deflective strike rather than a solid strike, and that's no good for you at all. Okay, so this one here now, again, same good turn, you're taking the golf club back now nicely, as we said, the grip, if we watch this now, that's good, and then a bit of fidget, fidget. Then we come back. Look at that crease on your right thumb and forefinger. That's probably in between your forearms when it started off.
Back under there,
Now, if you actually look at the hand, it doesn't look like the hands move that much, but you can see that thumb there, and that's kind of your rudder, That's where your hand wants to come back to. If it starts here, it's going to come back there, the face opens. It starts here, it comes back this way, it closes. So just that little kind of tweak here, and again, it's not massive. It's almost the point it's almost the naked eye wouldn't see it unless you've been you're putting lines on there and seeing all these things, and you probably wouldn't even feel it anyway. You weren't aware of you moving your hands, but what will happen is, if you think about it in terms of, if your hand moves like that in 5 seconds over setup, what's happening over 5 months? It's just going to keep creeping back over time, because that is still kind of your comfort where you want to go to. Okay, same good swing there now in terms of the backswing. At least now your hands, you can see, are now more on top of the golf ball. You're actually getting more ahead of it, you're striking the ball good, and then through into balance. And I think the thing is, your fault will always be that right hand wants to get over more. I actually remember I was reading back on an old booklet a few years back, with clearing some old house stuff. There's a little tiny pocket diary I used to have for lessons. This is pre-iPad and mobile phone. I used to have lessons, I used to keep notes. The earliest note in this diary is 1994, right? So I was 29 years ago, right? The notes in there are still relevant today for my swing. I haven't changed. I'm still me. I still do what I do with a golf club in my hand, but I'm better at adapting to them now as I was when I was 13, and knowing how to kind of fix it. Yes, my swing has changed a little bit, as your swing certainly changed, but generally speaking, the blueprints that make up you as a golfer are there. You just become more aware of when it goes wrong. So if you start in a couple of cutty drivers and maybe losing a bit of yardage, then you almost got to think, okay, right, light bulb moment, logo, palm up, what have I got? Have I got one of them wrong or the other one wrong there? And this is what I say, if you can see the logo, that's basically your first checkpoint. If the logo is visible at setup, if we can see that, then we're in a good start position. If we can go a little bit more, that there to me would be perfect there, okay? If you can get that there, almost when I send this video through, you screenshot that. Keep that. Have it as a screensaver on the golf course. Going back to that one again, because it's so simple just to go to, and even I say, even that small time there, we just sort of, and you can see those fingers sort of trying to find comfortable position. Remember Garcia years ago, we also like how many reps he had. Almost got the yips in it, he could have the golf club back. So if we can get that grip in a correct position, that's how your left hand wants to come back to the golf ball. So when the grip started there, the club came back in that position. When the grip was round here, and then your hand returned to this position, the club face turned clockwise and therefore opened. So your practice, you want to see left. Just way left, hooks and pulls and all that kind of jazz. Because then once you see that here, then you can, okay, well, now I'll start trying to move better, get my hands more in the right position rather than being back here trying to save a shot. We're now trying to do some more positive golf movements to fix that ball going left, rather than, the ball's slicing, I'll do some bad golf movements on the back foot, outside, roll the hands, all that kind of stuff. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man, very good. Right.